Philippine tradition says that if you go out in the rain and then you come back in, you're gonna get sick.
Yeah.
It's my birthday today. Somebody sent me balloons. Boy, they look nice. That's beautiful. Thank you. Oops, upside. Ow! Hit myself in the face. Oops, upside. Ow! Hit myself in the face. Oops, upside. Ow! Hit myself in the face. And it's getting harder. It's raining harder. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're laughing at me right now.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella shit.
Hi everybody, I'm Brent. This is Beekeeping in Paradise. Welcome. If you're new, I'm glad you're here. If you're a returning viewer, I'm really glad you're here because this is going to be a great episode. Today, we're going to have a little episode of Farm Talk, where we sit around and talk about farming in the Philippines and don't actually get anything done. No, just kidding. Just kidding. 100% kidding. Today, we're actually going to do something. Living here makes things a little bit more challenging than, say, if I was back at home. I don't have access to a Home Depot or a Menards or even a Walmart here. You have to hope that what you're looking for is available in a local hardware store or at one of the, what I would call a Filipino version of a big box hardware store. And I was unsuccessful in my first couple of attempts to find what I needed. So I did what every good Westerner does, and now what many Filipinos do. I turned to Lazada. Lazada is Philippines version of Amazon. Amazon does exist here. I have ordered from Amazon. They do deliver. Even though I'm a Prime member, you do not get free delivery to the Philippines. They do charge you. But Lazada is a great resource here in the Philippines for getting those harder to find items, and they deliver directly to your house. So I ordered this about a week ago. Now it's time to unbox this and take a look at what I got so that we can put in some fence posts and start getting those bees protected. So let's have a little bit of an unboxing fun here today, okay? This is how it arrived. This is a post hole digger. Some folks may have experience with Lazada. I've heard good things, I've heard bad things. This is my first experience with it, and I'm hoping it's going to be a good experience. But let's find out together. Toolkit. And a fuel mixing bottle. Well, that's convenient. Wish it wasn't crushed. And an owner's guide. Let's see if it's in English. It is. It's in English. I can read this. Okay, we're in luck. All right, let's dig some holes and put in some fence posts and keep these bees protected. If we can get a nice corral for them, we'll be well on our way to getting started on this farm. All right, thanks. See you at the farm. Okay, here we are, we're back. Things don't always go to plan over here in the Philippines. Sometimes you can't buy what you need all at the same place, or all at the same time, or even in all the same day. Yesterday, we did a little unboxing. And after that, things went a little bit skewed, a little bit sideways. We could not get out to the farm yesterday to start on the fences to corral the bee yard. But we did make a little bit of progress. We made it over to the hardware store. We got a few things. We're still a few things short of a fence, namely posts. But we're gonna go look for a lumber yard today and see if we can find some temporary cocoa lumber posts to put up, or bamboo if they have it. We're gonna find out what we can find, and I need some concrete blocks to put the bees up on. Better to just get them started and not be fancy about it, and we'll work on the fancy stuff later. But it's better just to get ready, get things started, get the bees in, get them moving, get them working. So, remember when I said you can't go to Home Depot over here? Well, you might not be able to go to Home Depot, but you can still buy rigid tools. Oops, upside, ow, hit myself in the face. You can still buy rigid tools. So, I got a rigid shovel, probably got a black eye, and I got a nice spade down there, all metal handle. Hopefully that'll last a good long time. And let's see, got a level. So we have to level our hive stands. If you didn't know that, hive stands need to be level in both directions. Otherwise, when the bees build the comb, they build it crossways. Bees use gravity to build new honeycomb. So if your hives aren't level, the comb will be, and then it will go from one frame over to another frame, and then you will not be a happy beekeeper. And I also got a massive hammer. This is for the rebar. The reason for the rebar is not for the fence. It's as an anchor point for the hive stands. I'm going to cut this 2 pieces of rebar into 4 pieces of rebar. I'm going to build 2 different hive stands, and I'm going to put one of these. I'm going to bend each quarter or each piece of rebar in half, and then drive it into the ground like another U-bolt or like another U-nail into the ground at an angle. And then I'll be able to use ratchet straps over the top of all the hives and anchor it at both points. So let's get to work and start cutting up this rebar. Got to measure it out, see what I'm working with, see if I can get it bent. Hi.
Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday!
You're not here for me, are you?
For you.
For you!
Really? Wow. Somebody must think I'm very young. Wow.
See, it's your name here written.
Okay. Wow, I'm gonna have to vlog this. All right.
Yeah.
It's my birthday today. Somebody sent me balloons. Boy, they look nice. That's beautiful. Thank you. $52. Can you believe it? 52 years old. And I'm still getting balloons on my birthday. I'll take it.
Ikaw, dapat yung 1,000
Yes?
K followers?
Yeah. Yeah, almost 1.1.
Oh, here's take a peek.
Yay, thank you.
I like that, no?
Yeah, here we go. You're on my channel right now.
YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will subscribe.
Oh, thank you. 1,000 subscribers today on my birthday. Thank you so much.
What is your page?
Beekeeping in Paradise. Beekeeping.
Yeah.
Beekeeping in Paradise.
In Paradise, yeah. Okay. Search for that.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
1K followers?
Yeah, today. It
Yeah,
just happened.
okay. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, I'm 52 years old today. September 4th, 1970. Seems like a very long time ago. Doesn't seem that long ago to me though. And as a birthday surprise, I woke up this morning to 1,000 subscribers. Over 1,000 subscribers. So for all of you who've supported me, all of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. You've really made my day extra special. And this is really unexpected. I had no idea that was going to happen. You guys loved the farm video, and I'm going to bring you more. You won't be disappointed. I'll see to it, and you're going to see a lot more of the farm. But right now, we got to get back to work on this rebar. We got to get it cut up so that we can go to the next process and actually get back out to the farm. It's my birthday, but I'm working, so let's keep going. Okay, looks like these are 18, 19 feet long. Can't really account for the bend in it, but close enough is good enough. Yeah, close to 20 feet. Let's see if we can make some sparks. So that was not so bad. So now I just have to take all 4 of these, bend them in half again, and drive them into the ground as anchors, and we should be on our way. So right now I have to go say thank you to the wife for the balloons, and for the 1K balloon. I guess they came up with that on short notice. So some things happen quickly over here, like surprise birthday greetings. But all right, so these are cut. We've got our wheelbarrow, post hole digger, shovels. We need lumber, we need concrete blocks, and then we've got our barbed wire. So we are good to go for making a bee corral and setting up our first 2 sets of hive stands. So hopefully the next time you see me, I'll either be at the lumber yard or at the farm. So hang in there, we're on our way. All right, hi everybody. We've made it. We're at base camp, or just outside of it. There's the payag right over my shoulder, and we are at the farm, and it is time to build a fence. Good fences make for great neighbors, and speaking of great neighbors, our neighbors are here to greet us.
Hi.
There's Lady Beekeeper.
No,
she lives with me. Over here is our neighbor Marilyn,
Yeah.
and Rosalind, and Rovalyn. Welcome. Glad you guys are here to watch. Everybody gets to watch me work today. So, all right, I have scouted out a great spot. As you'll remember, there's the payag and what I refer to as base camp. And we've got a ridge line, goes right behind here. Kind of a gentle slope into the stream, creek. And then we have the property across the stream that goes up the next ridge line and kind of goes across. Not all the way to the top of the ridge line, but it goes across. So what I've been doing for the past couple of minutes, I loaded up the wheelbarrow. I'm gonna have to make another couple of trips, but I've been scouting a good location that's relatively flat, not too far from the water. I don't want to do a lot of excavation in order to make my hive stands flat. I don't mind moving a little bit of dirt, but I don't want to excavate into a hillside to put up what are probably going to be temporary hive stands just to get us started. But I found a nice location that from the entryway is going to be pretty much out of sight. And it's flat, and it is not directly underneath any coconut trees. So I have to look down because I have been reading every single comment that you have all made. I've also tried to answer every single comment that you've made. And I do appreciate everybody who had a comment about how to avoid snake encounters and precautions to take to avoid snake encounters. And as you can see, I took all of your advice, and I'm still wearing, oh wait, no, I didn't take the advice, and I'm not wearing my boots. I should have, but I'm not today. I knew that the land had been fairly well cleared, so I didn't think I was going to be traipsing around into anything deep. But let's just take a look, and I'll show you once again, just to get acquainted. Payag over there. I walked around this way, and now hop over these coconuts and all these shame plants, as one commenter noted. We call them the shy plant here. Somebody else had the Latin name. I appreciate that. I'm not going to attempt the Latin name, but just hopping over these fronds from the coconut cleaning, and I have to go down with a bit of a dip here and across. And yeah, I'll be able to push my way through here with the wheelbarrow. And here is my clearing. It's flat. There's one stump here that I'm going to have to get around to removing. There's a stump here. I got to remove that, but it's not really in the way. The nearest coconut trees are there and over there, and one back there. Everything else is nice and light, nothing too heavy duty. Doesn't look like anything's gonna fall. It's all real healthy. So I'm gonna make this bee yard number 1, and got the post hole drill. I'm gonna start drilling some posts, or drilling some holes to put up posts, and start stringing some barbed wire, if I don't earn my farmers do it in the rain t-shirt today, because it's gonna start raining any minute. Heck, why not? It hasn't rained in about 4 days over here, so of course the day that I decide to come out should be a nice good downpour. But okay, let's head back over, and I'm gonna turn this off for a second, and I'm going to go back to the truck and get the rest of my lumber, and then we can start building. All right. And just like that, it started to rain. Got 9 pieces out of the 10 cocoa lumber moved down into the new bee yard. And then the skies have started to open up. So we are going to retreat back to base camp for a little while here. Sit in the payag, have a drink of water, cool off. It's still, even though it's raining, it's still very hot. But feels a lot better now that it's raining. I'm enjoying this. This feels good. I needed a little break. But okay, I know I'm going to receive comments about the coconut lumber and putting it in the ground, and I understand that that's about as effective as burying a really big roll of toilet paper and expecting it to hold up as a fence post. But it is a temporary solution, not a long-term one. The long-term solution is going to go from one ridge as high up as our property extends over to the highest point on the other ridge and along where the rice fields are. If you watched the last video and saw the drone footage, you'll see where the rice field is. Our property cuts kitty corner through that rice field down towards the river. So the long-term situation, the long-term goal is to find a better post material and to line the boundary of the property in posts and barbed wire to keep the animals out. And then I'm not going to need separate fencing around the bees. They'll be, you know, the whole, at that point, the entire farm will be a bee yard, and I can start putting up bee stand or hive stands wherever it pleases and wherever it's convenient. But for now, I'm going to keep them in the back where they're not really visible from the road and or from neighbors passing through. So they should be out of the way and concealed. And I have another carabao trespassing. But I love carabao, but just don't, once the bees get here, I don't need them on the property at all. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break, have a drink of water, try and cool off a little bit, and then I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna see if that Lazada post hole digger actually works. We did get the gas. Do you know you can't buy a red gas can here like you can in the United States? People recycle plastic jugs and you take it to the gas station, and the full service gas station attendant will gladly and happily fill up your recycled plastic jug with gasoline. I didn't know that. I found that out today. So things are interesting and they sure are fun. I am having a ball. I am absolutely loving this rain right now. It feels so good. And it's beautiful. Let me turn the camera around and give you a shot. Isn't that nice? And everybody's under roof. Just enjoying themselves. Even puppy. So, gonna cool off, and hopefully this shower passes by pretty soon and doesn't hang around too long, and then we'll get back over to that post hole digger and see if we can get these posts up today. If we can't get the barbed wire up, so be it. Close enough is as good as perfect as I need to get right now. So we'll get back to it as soon as we can. All right. Well, you can probably hear it. The rain is not letting up yet. In fact, it's coming down harder. And it's funny because our neighbor and her daughters, they think I'm crazy for standing out here. Philippine tradition says that if you go out in the rain and then you come back in, you're going to get sick. Well, I'm going to put it to the test. I don't necessarily believe that. I've spent quite a bit of time in the rain through the course of my lifetime, and I've not seen a correlation between getting wet from the rain and getting sick. But we'll see. I don't know, is there something special about the Philippine rain that'll make you sick? But I don't know. We're gonna find out, because I'm really enjoying this. Oh, I've been hot all day. I am drenched to the bone with sweat, and now the rain feels really good. I'm dirty, I'm sweaty, and now I feel like I'm taking a shower. It feels real good. This really is living, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It doesn't have to be sunny here. It can be in the middle of a rainstorm and it's just as beautiful. It takes on a whole new characteristic. I'm colorblind, but I can see differences in the colors, the vibrancy of some of the greens against the gray background sky with the clouds, and it's different when it's sun shining. And I don't know, it's like a whole brand new experience. It's like I'm in a brand new spot and I get to take it all in again for the first time. I'm a little overwhelmed. I love it. And if this doesn't stop too much longer, I'm just gonna have to pick up the post hole digger, and this will have to be a to be continued episode. But hopefully I'll still get out and see if I can get the machine started, get some holes dug, get the fence posts in. But I'm gonna give it a little longer and see if the rain lets up. But there's not a patch of blue anywhere in the sky right now, so I don't know. And it's getting harder. It's raining harder. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're laughing at me right now for being out here. But I'm getting, yeah, quite wet. It's fun. I'm laughing. I'm enjoying myself. Certainly, I just love being out here. There's no cell service. It is just solitude. And the sound of the rain hitting on that metal roof, on that little shelter over there, is just the most relaxing sound. And when I'm under there, I'm good and dry, and I get that relaxing sound. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in heaven. Again, thank you everybody who's been watching. I really appreciate it. The subscription count, overwhelming. I'm quite emotional about it. You can probably tell earlier when the balloons arrived and I talked a little bit about the subs and I showed the 1K balloons. It's mind-blowing to me that so many people would be willing to give me so much support and follow along on this channel. And this is going to be an adventure. It's not going to be an overnight success. It's going to be a lot of work, and I have a lot to share. We have a lot of work to do. You're going to be with me every step of the way, from building fences to putting up barbed wire, putting in the first of the hive stands. When the bees finally arrive, the installation of the bee boxes, you're just going to have to keep watching. If you like the first episode of the farm tour, you're going to love everything that's coming up. I am going to start trying to organize my videos into playlists so that you can watch the mentoring videos, and then you can watch the how-tos, the basics, and then of course follow along on the farm journey. So I'm getting a little more wet than I expected, so I'm going to stop it here. And if this is the end of the video, once again, I'm Brent. This is Beekeeping in Paradise. This is beekeeping in a rainy paradise. Be well, be safe, be kind, and God bless. I love you all.